Ah, gosh, there's always next season, right? But
I did not just say there's always next season. I had us written off in this. What? I am offended. Oh, give me a minute. Hello? Oh, road to the Champions League final calling. All right. Hey, 28 May, it's actually going down. That Saturday evening is gonna be litty. Like at this point, revive this man. Revive my boy Gareth Bale for that final. Call in Sergio Ramos for special duty. So what I want to do for today's video is basically take a look at my live reaction for the semi-final slash quarter-final draws, because I know I was throwing in my predictions at that point. So I want to see what I thought was gonna happen back then versus what is actually happening now. You know, that's basically what we're doing. So here is that magic video, live reaction to the UCL quarterfinals and semi-final draw. Like, firstly, the lighting, like the sun was just against me, and the thing is, I knew what time the draw was happening, so I was like, all I have to do is just, quick setup. And then the sun was just like beaming. It was tough, and there was no time to move my table and do all of that. So I was like, you know what, hey, let's just go ahead and just record it. What matters is what will be happening rather than how bad the light is. But yeah, I know I was throwing in some predictions, and I remember I wanted like Real Madrid to either get Benfica or Atletico de Madrid, and honestly I am glad we got City, Chelsea, like PSG. Like, it just made this journey just so, like, 1,000 times more incredible. So here were all the teams: Atleti, Bayern, Benfica, Chelsea, City, Liverpool, Real Madrid, and Villarreal. No French team. Why? Because. What even? Alright, so this is where it all started.
Alright.
The dude was like, tossing around the balls.
Oh, my word.
And I think Chelsea was the first team to get drawn. I believe it was, because I remember I got like irritated super early in the video, because you know who Chelsea got. I'm ripping that shirt in the video. Look at my eyes. I'm there
Chelsea.
scared. I was like,
Chelsea
"Whew."
better get an English team.
Nope, they didn't.
They better get an English team.
No, they didn't at all.
Call out Real Madrid.
And then he called out Real Madrid.
The current reigning champions. Oh, fuck this shit.
Look at that. Look at that annoyance, the irritation.
No.
And I remember, like, I felt my heart sink, because I was like, ain't no way we just got Thomas Tuchel's team. Ain't no way we just got this team that shattered my UCL dreams the following season. Like, a lot was going through my mind at that point on. And it was like, it's not like I was thinking we didn't have a chance, but I just thought that we are slimming down our chances like so early in this competition. And in my head, I'm still thinking about that breakdown I had last season, and Eden Hazard laughing when we got knocked out. Like, it was a lot, because I literally, like I mentioned at the beginning of my reaction video, I wanted either Benfica, Villarreal, or like Atleti. But then again, I am glad that we didn't.
I'm so over it.
Look at that.
Oh, this is so unfair. Like what? Man City, give them Byron at this point. At this point,
I literally just wanted Man City's
give them
like
Byron.
downfall.
Give them Liverpool. They don't deserve an easy team.
They got Atleti, didn't they? Yes, I remember the 5-5-1.
Come on.
The injustice I was feeling. You know, it's like my team gets Chelsea, and then you have City at the
I
time,
don't know how to feel
favorites.
about this.
Favorites to win, get Atleti. So I'm just like, what even?
I swear if they get Byron.
And they
I
did.
swear. Give them at least Benfica.
See?
They just deserve Benfica. Villarreal and Unai Emery's team are so amazing.
I care about the
And
Yellow
they deserve
Submarines.
to go through. Like,
They went up to the semis,
I feel like if they get Liverpool or Bayern, that's gonna be some bullshit.
and it
for
was.
Villarreal.
It was.
But this has been the pattern: Spanish team and then English team.
Not this time around.
Oh! And then you have Bayern secured the bag.
They didn't. They really didn't. They really didn't.
So then Liverpool is getting Benfica.
Yep. Like literally when Villarreal got like Bayern, like literally I was rooting for like a small team, you know, to make it, you know, far. And Villarreal did that semis. It was good. Knocked out Juve, knocked out Bayern. So I'm very proud of Unai Emery's team. And at the time, I thought, you know, like I just mentioned, Bayern secured the bag to the final. Bayern did not, because Bayern, that crappy playing behavior carried on, and obviously Villarreal and Unai Emery masterclass showed up and did the things. And in terms of Liverpool Benfica, I feel, you know, Liverpool got one of the smoothest rides to the final. Just saying. Let's continue.
I am not happy. I am not happy.
I was not happy, guys.
Nah, I'm not happy. I'm sorry. Like, not even a big match.
Okay, Chelsea Real Madrid was a big match, bruh.
I mean, but like, it's random. I hope Man City get Bayern because they've been having such a smooth ride.
I
so
really
far.
wanted the worst for City,
Give
eh?
them Bayern, please. Because I know Man City's making it out.
Which
Just
they
give
did.
them Bayern. Give them some
Almost.
competition, please.
It was tough at the Wanda Metropolitano.
Chelsea or Real Madrid.
Ooh, look at that.
What the fuck is?
Look at that. That was the moment where I was seeing our UCL dreams dwindling, dying at that specific moment. Because I was so uncertain about Real Madrid Chelsea. Deep down, I'm like, but we will make it through because, you know, I support my team. But then I'm like, we're going to get City, which is another freaking challenge. So for me, it was like, do the football lords want to see us in the final? Like, that was me at that specific moment in time. But hey, the football lords did the same. Santiago Bernabeu, it is Hogwarts itself.
My word. Okay, then give Liverpool to Bayern then. I just want...
It's like, if it's not City and me wishing City the worst, I'm like, let me go to Liverpool and wish them the worst.
So like, who was the last? Liverpool. Liverpool and Bayern.
That was, you know, I jumped to conclusions, which I shouldn't have, because, you know, Villarreal stopped that Liverpool Bayern action. And I mean, it's good for Villarreal and what they achieved throughout this. But like in my head, I was seeing Liverpool Bayern and then Bayern in the final. But then, you know, Villarreal did, you know, an unexpected thing. Not gonna be angry about it because I enjoyed it.
So I already see Bayern in the final.
Wrong.
I see Bayern in the final.
Wrong. Way wrong. Like super wrong.
I see Bayern and City in the final.
No.
I don't know. It just seems like it's like that, and I see Bayern winning it.
Nope.
Yeah, that's the thoughts.
So I had Bayern winning it. That was my initial first thought in this entire video. I had Bayern winning it. And in my defense, I had every thought of thinking that Bayern could pull it off.
That's the thoughts. Gosh, there's always next season, right? But
I did not just say there's always next season. I had us written off in this. What? I am offended listening to this as a fan. I don't know this girl. I don't own her. I did not believe. I did not believe. What?
All right. Okay.
So I think this is where I was giving my final thoughts. So that was like my raw emotions, basically hearing this information and just throwing out you know, the first thing that came to mind, written off my team, which is quite rude in it. But let's hear what my final thoughts were.
All right. It could have been better for Real Madrid. It really could have. And I think that's why I'm slightly annoyed because, I mean, like Chelsea, like we had them last season and it didn't turn out good. So excuse me for not being all that optimistic. I believe, right, Real Madrid will pull through because one thing that is different this season or this time around,
girl,
have not been all that convincing.
Yes, girl.
So I think that if we pull that last 30 minutes that we did against PSG, we can do the most against these two legs. I believe in Karim
the dream,
Maestro, Luka Modric,
yes,
Alaba,
yes,
Militao,
yes,
Courtois,
Vinicius. There we go. Like look at that. The hope, that inner Real Madrid, Hala Madrid, Madarista in me was rising because Karim was doing the most. Vinny was doing the most. Luka Modric was doing the most. I even mentioned Rodrigo. I could have forgotten about Rodrigo, but he did the most, specifically against City. Defensively, Alaba and Militao mostly solid. You know, Militao and Alaba were a bit shaken now and then, but most of the time they were good. There we go. Yes. I was believing. I was seeing the vision of the comebacks. I was like, if we pull that last 30 minutes against PSG, we can do it. And it was mostly the pattern against City and Chelsea. Pouncing at the right moments. Mostly when the match is about to end. That's when the match began for Real Madrid.
We can do this against
Chelsea. Yes.
But for some reason, I just see Bayern and City in the final and then Bayern taking it. But if we manage to beat City,
okay,
you know, I mean, this time there is no Varane.
Yes.
to hold us back. Then it just, it might be me, you know, like taking a long shot, but it might just be Real Madrid and Bayern in the final.
I was right with one thing, Real Madrid in the final. I just didn't see Villarreal beating Bayern. So in a way, if I could have seen Bayern being beaten by Villarreal, then I would have had Real Madrid and Liverpool in the final. But there we go. It was very on the edge, you know. I was trying to not, you know, just be like super confident, you know, because like we have a week or two before the actual quarterfinals, so anything could have happened. So no, I was on the edge, but I still had that belief. And we are in the final, even though I'm here laughing it off, but it's like I believed, hey? So yeah, that's how I'm gonna wrap it up. Like, I was kind of wrong, I was kind of right. My thoughts were all over the place actually, but then at least in the end, I still had that belief that Real Madrid will make it to like a final, and I cannot absolutely wait. I'm gonna ask you now, who do you think is winning that Champions League final? I already know, 14 UCLs incoming. But hey, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, and till next time.